Question apa is a double inequality question. We're given minus 4 is lesser than or equal to a negative half m lesser than a 5, where m is an element of real number. So to our solve for n, and then equation to see but in interval notation. Okay, so the bonus question also will say approach and journey so that go to one exam we as one more example. Okay, so to negative minus 4 is lesser than or equal to a negative half m lesser than 5, where m is an element of real number. Okay, manuboni say question also it double inequality because in inequality signs as e 2 up. Okay, so it's no minus 4 lesser than or equal to a negative half m. Okay, so in the part of 5 now. Okay, so into science apa sijonga phakathi phakathini. Okay, asifuni kubekho inani or kubekho coefficient m kamkabani kwala m pha, sifuna la m ahlale yedwa pha. Okay, so siyisusa njani la landuka la half la negative half m apa, singamsusa apa ngo multiplier by a negative 2. Okay, so if it's multiplied by a negative 2 or simple value divided by a negative half m, a negative half m a negative half m, but the easy way up in science multiply by a negative 2. Why multiply by negative 2? Okay, because negative 2 is a multiplicative inverse kabanka negative 1.5. Okay, so negative 1 over 2 multiplicative inverse yakhe ugoqula la fraction 1 over 2 is about 2 over 1. Sise negatives are negative na negative 2. Okay, so because of multiplying a multiplicative inverse yayo baza cancellation about 2, then showing bani go positive 1 purpose negative 1 times a negative 1 is about positive 1. Okay, so umzekelo if phabeno 1 over 3 benza multiplying go 3 because go 3 multiplicative inverse kabani 1 over 3 because la 3, so cancellation la 3 over 1 lon, so the shock 1 pi. Okay, fine. And then showing banap showing positive m up. Okay, but what we do kwelqala apha isipakathini kufuna senze kwelqala nakwelaqala ngapha, so it's multiplied by negative 2 nangapha so multiply by a negative 2. Okay, so ngapha negative times a negative is going to be a positive, so we have a positive 8 ngapha or 5 or positive times a negative 2 is going to be a negative 10, so it's not negative 10 ngapha. Okay, because basi multiply or divide by a negative, inequality sign yakho direction ayiya change. Okay, so izawubheka kule direction ngapha izawuchange because it's multiply ke negative, or even if we divide by a negative. Okay, so same thing is going to happen ngapha since basi multiply by a negative, inequality sign yethu ya change up. Okay, so right hele inequality kahle because inani elincinci ufuna libele ngapha elikhulu ufuna liba ngapha, so minus 10 umncinci. Okay, so mbhala ngapha sibalo 8 wethu ngapha sibalo m, and then m is lesser than or equal to 8, but m is greater than a minus 10. So now the solution yethu ke ngoko answer yethu in interval notation is about because m upper is greater than minus 10 and not equal to minus 10, so to minus 10 upper, and then ngapha because m is lesser than 8 and also equal to 8, so sauti 8 upper, and then